Hello, I am Pythagoras, returning tonight with a spooky tale. A spooky Grimm's fairy tale. Dare you come with me on this journey? Dare you? To hear the tale of the stolen pennies, which goes a little something like this. One day a father was sitting at the table with his wife and children, and a good friend who was visiting him, and they were having their noonday meal. As they were sitting there, the clock struck 12, and the visitor saw the door open, and a pale child, dressed in snow-white clothes, entered. He didn't look around or say anything, but went silently into the room. Shortly thereafter he returned and went away just as quietly as he had entered. On the second and third day the child came again. Finally the visitor asked the father who the beautiful child was that entered the room every day at noon. The father answered he knew nothing about him. He hadn't seen anything. The next day, as the clock struck noon, the child entered again. And the visitor pointed the child out to the father, but he didn't see the boy. Neither did the mother, nor the children. The visitor stood up, went to the door, opened it a little, and looked inside. There he saw the pale child sitting on the floor, digging and rummaging in the cracks of the boards. However, as soon as the child noticed the visitor, he disappeared. Now the visitor told the family what he had seen and gave an exact description of the boy. The mother was then able to recognize the child and said, "Alas, it's my own dear child who died 4 weeks ago." She was a cab driver, a New York City cab driver. Then they ripped up the boards of the floor and found 2 pennies that the boy had received from his mother at one time to give to a poor man. But the child had thought, "You could buy yourself a biscuit for that." Therefore he had kept the pennies and had hidden them in the cracks of the floor. This is why he hadn't been able to rest in his grave, and had come back every day at noon to look for the pennies. So the parents gave the money to a poor man, and after that, the little child was never seen again. So give away your pennies, little boys and girls. Don't hoard them or you'll die. Bye.